Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to this online workshop class. Today, I'm going to encourage you to take a journey within yourself, and it's a call to adventure. So, thank you all for your time and being present today with me. I would like to use this special time for you to explore your journey of life and acknowledge your time and presence for showing up here. We can talk, discuss anything you have in your mind, and explore whenever you feel confident to do that. This is a safe space for you to share any feelings, thoughts, ideas, memories. It's non judgmental place for you to be. And I would love to start by taking a deep breath and getting into relaxation before we begin our journey. So it is vital to start in a calm state and get everything out of the way. Anything that was around you, anything that was bothering you, just let it out. Everything that no longer needs. And we will start by taking a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Connect to your body. Feel the weight of your body on the chair. Feel your shoulders, your arms. Connect to your being the way you are. Get into the comfortable place to give this space for yourself. And look around yourself. Notice where you are today at the present time and the present moment. And whenever you're ready, get yourself comfortable and we'll start. So, the program of heroic journey. What is heroic journey and why are we doing this? As we are all on the cycle of life, we come into this life, to this journey, this beautiful journey of life that comes in different cycles. And by using a special, unique method, um, a special technique, we point out your current state, mapping out the current state where you are. And by mapping that, we're aware of what's behind us and where we're going. And it's called heroic journey. And by the use of that mapping, you get an awareness of your cycle and you get insights and better understanding of what do you need to go through, how to achieve it, and what's your place at this time. And today is our first session from the 8 week. It is the call to adventure. The call to adventure is the call to step into your heroic journey, accepting yourself as a hero of your life. As we know, so many movies we've watched about the heroic journey, where the hero always comes from one place and ends up in another place. And that's what we're going to do today. So we're going to start our adventure of your life, adventure that will show you where you need to go and where you are today. So by dividing the structure of this course into 8 weeks. We will go through understanding the boundaries around you, defining the world that surrounds you, and understanding the influence of your sense of self. Then we will explore allies and guides that always along your path to understand how do they give the insight for you and showing you the way, the direction, and cultivate the connection with others. Then we will go into the trials and triumphs of your life where we have been in the deep darkness or fall and then found the strength and resilience to go up. And the exploration of this path, overcoming adversity from difficult situations in your life, will give you the strength to confront whatever comes along your way and know what's your technique of using those methods that you've already gained. And the most important part is confronting our inner shadows. During that week, we will engage of shadow work to eliminate the hidden aspects of yourself that keeps you away from going into the light, but helps you to connect to yourself. So we will explore and release the shadows that hold you back. And the next week, we will go into uncovering your inner treasures, the inner talents and gifts that you keep deep inside of you, that hidden creative potential that's always there, but you can't get it out, you can't get through to it. And we will dive into understanding from your subconscious what is holding you back to use those gifts along your path. And then week after, we are going into the beautiful exploration of the belonging, home as a place of growth. By nurturing and supporting your environment within yourself and around you, we'll explore the concept of home as a metaphor for your place to grow and transform. And we will finish the course with the last week, the eighth week, is celebration of the journey. It is vital to reflect on the lesson learned through your growth. And through this workshop of 8 weeks, you will understand the legacy you're bringing into your new self. And in the last week, we will create a ritual for yourself to embracing your journey and celebrating what you've achieved. So that's the calendar and the program of 8 weeks that calls the heroic journey. And today, our first session is the call to adventure. So, by doing 4 steps, we will go through it. And the first step in every session, we will go through the same scenario. The first one is uh, opening up and grounding ourselves to creative side of you. So, initiation. We here to initiate that we're ready to step into our adventure of life as a hero of your own life. And by grounding that in, we'll do a few exercises that will help you to understand where you are today as your first step. The second part is a creation part where we go deep into the subconscious by using guided visualization meditation and then explore what comes out of it. And we'll go into creative part. From the creative part, whatever comes up for you, we will dive into the next step of integration. So by integrating whatever you've seen and creating your new vision for it, we will come into affirmation and affirm what you've gained, any insights or reflection of what you've just seen. So, this is the plan for today's session, and that's a plan for every session. We will have 4 parts in each. And to start, I would love you to start by our first grounding exercise, and it's very simple. So, take a moment to observe 5 things you see: chair, lamp, TV, plant, light, microphone. 4 things you feel: cold, stone, chair, sleepy. 3 things you hear: birds, cars, truck. 2 things you smell: paper, paint. And 1 thing you taste. So release the tension, and by making a move with your arms, you stretch your shoulders. Left, right, connect to your neck and feel the muscles around your neck. Move into your shoulders, move them through, circle them around one direction and then another direction. So just by doing that, we ground ourselves into our body. And now we will take 2 art materials that you have and a piece of paper. It could be anything. It could be pencils, pastels, anything you have around. And by closing your eyes and so take it in 2 hands, close your eyes, and for 1 minute, just unleash yourself in front of your paper with anything you want. Starting with the music, connecting to the breath, and close your eyes and do movements with both hands on the paper, up and down. And just listen to the music around you. Connect to your breath. And when doing both hands with the movement up and down, left, right, up and down, left and right. Just allow yourself to flow with the breath, releasing anything that no longer needs for you, allowing yourself to let go of control and just move your body with 2 hands moving across the paper, releasing, exploring, allowing your thoughts to flow easily and go any direction they want with no attachment to it. Connect to how you feel in your body by moving your arms, by moving your body, connecting to your breath. Feeling the sensations of the pastel or pen moving around the paper around you. And release anything that no longer serves you. So slowly come back and open your eyes and see how you feel now. Was it easy for you to just close your eyes and start moving your arms? How did it make you feel inside? Were there any thoughts? Oh, it was easy to just release and relax. So, by doing this exercise, we're opening up our creative flow inside ourselves and allowing our brain to let go of control, let go of overthinking, let go of making decisions and coming up with solutions. And now we will go into our visualization meditation. So please allow yourself to settle into the chair, find a very comfortable, nice spot for you to just rest for the next 2 minutes. And let's start by closing your eyes or lowering your gaze, whatever feels comfortable, and taking a deep breath in, filling your lungs with fresh air. As you exhale, release any tension or worries from your body, allowing yourself to sink deeper into relaxation. Take deep in and out. In through your nose and exhale through your mouth. And connect to your body. Settle into your chair. Softly and gentle, allow yourself to arrive right here, right now, to this present time and day. It is a safe space for you to be here, just as you are, with any feelings, thoughts, emotions. Anything that you carry within you is just you, right here, right now, and it is a safe space for you to be. And imagine yourself standing on a path, exploring what you're wearing, what path it is for you. Look around yourself. Feel your feet standing on the path, connecting to it. And in front of you lies a path, winding its way through the trees and disappearing into the unknown. This path is your call to adventure, your invitation to step into your heroic journey with every step of awareness of your life. As you take your first step onto this path, feel your feet going. Is there confidence? Is there excitement, curiosity? Whatever feelings comes up for you, please notice those feelings. And feel the deep knowing that this is your journey and it will lead you to the new experiences. With each step you take, you get used to the understanding of every step is the journey of your life on that path. And now you can see where the path is taking you. Is there a way? What are the emotions and what are the sensations that feel when you're walking? As you continue on your journey, you begin to discover there's a lot of hidden things around you that you've never noticed before. What are those things for you? And what lies in front of you? Do you know where you're going? What is this feeling around that new beginning that you're ready to embrace? Whatever adventure is ahead of you. Take a moment to breathe deeply into it and explore. Anchor yourself in this moment of clarity, awareness, and purpose. Whenever you're ready, slowly open your eyes and return to the present moment, carrying with you the sense from the journey of your adventure. And come back to this present time, just as you are. So, welcome back. And let's step into your adventure today. Today is our first stepping stone on the journey. And the heroic journey goes in a very, very special way for everyone. Whatever you saw, please keep it in your mind and start putting on paper anything that you've seen, if it's words or symbols or sensations or color, and just express it with any materials you have. It could be a word in the color, it could be an image of a symbol that you saw, or maybe any object that kept in your mind, or the sensation that you felt, the clothes you're wearing, the surroundings, the past that you saw. Just explore it and let it out on a paper in front of you. And while you're doing that, I will tell you more about the heroic journey. So, the heroic journey came from Joseph Campbell's identifying that every movie, every story, every life goes through the same pattern of going into the journey. And then he realized there's a certain steps that everyone takes in any way that comes up. And by identifying those steps, he realized that it always starts with being in a normal, being in ordinary state, when everything is balanced, everything's okay. This is your life as your ordinary life. And usually there would be some sort of event that comes up, and it looks like this. So this is your ordinary life, when everything's the same and everything has a cycle. You wake up, you have your routine, and everything just stable and nothing changes. It's just like a straight line. And then a certain event, a certain coincidence happens. Something that breaks your ordinary, takes you out of where you are in your normal state. And from there, you go down. It seems like everything just falls apart. Feels like the anything that comes, it goes through the crisis. The birds are singing in a different way. The people around you start acting differently. They start telling you things. The car breaks down. The habits, the coffee machine breaks down. Something that just everything just falls apart and collapse into your complete unaware way, when you just understand it's nothing is goes in ordinary way at that moment. And from that moment you go into the complete mess and reach a next stage, when it's usually described as being lost, feeling darkness, ignorance, heaviness. You can get sick and feel like nothing has been the same ever. So, this is the next stage. And from that stage, you go into the deepest down of death, which is usually can occur as a dark depression, as an illness, as a feeling that you don't want to wake up in the morning. You don't want to live the life. You just want to disappear from this earth. It's an ultimate chaos and physical degradation of everything that's around you. And that's that we call nadir. So in this space, it occurs that there's good times of how the ordinary was, but it seems completely impossible to get out of this. And usually during this stage, when everything just falls apart and you feel like you died, there's a certain event start happening. A certain people comes along, the sign on the street, and that goes into the next phase, which you go into ascending. So at that stage, you will see allies, guides, signs, spirits, gifts. That's the point when you get the direction from the life around you or where you need to go. And coincidences happen. And certain events just evolve around you, and people tell you strange things that make sense for you from that deepest down. And it usually happens that people go back to the bottom and then come back again. And then they feel like they can't get out, but there's all these directions that's been shown for you. And from that stage, you started finding new ways. You started sensing that there's a turning point that happened of the discovery of your pathway. And you return to something new that's feeling like arising, finding the way, illuminating the way. You're getting new knowledge, understanding of yourself at this point. You're getting new people around you, or new jobs come along. And it seems like it started getting out of this space. But the beauty of it is you are no longer the same. And when you come out into your new ordinary, this old ordinary seems so far away. And this is adventure that we all in. And as soon as we go into our new self and find a new balance, there'll be another adventure to come. So at this moment, if you can point out on this map, where do you think you are? And reflect from the past that you saw. What would be the stepping stone that you're ready to put in on a space where you are today? So, if you think you are somewhere here where you just went through the darkest, deepest times, or you're still there, just acknowledge it and connect to that feeling. And know this is the journey that we all on. This is the path that we go through. And just be aware of it and be connected to it. So, at this moment, if you're happy to point out for yourself that stage where you are today on your adventure of life, if that's the bottom, just be there. It has to come through that stage of grief, of death. If you're in your good ordinary state, just be there and acknowledge that you've done your path before. As the world goes back to the ordinary and you feel yourself belonging to it, it determines you where you are on this map, and connect to how you feel. How do you see yourself? And what would be the insights you have gained from your journey? Trust your feelings, emotions, and connect to that stone that you are in at the start of our adventure, as the start of a new belonging, to understand yourself in a new way. And you can apply this to your everyday life and connect to this space and being aware that's the journey you're on. So, if you're happy to just connect to the drawing that you just hold, the visualization that you've experienced, and put in an affirmation of the words that would describe that feeling for you. What would be the word that steps you on the call to adventure, your first stepping stone into your own heroic journey. And write it down as a name for your adventure. And we will finish up with a grounding exercise, and you are free to continue exploring your artwork or art materials and connecting to that place where you are on your adventure of life. And today is our first week where we started the journey of awareness. And please share with me everything that comes along for you. If there's any questions, I'm always here for you to answer and help you gain insights. Just be aware that this is just life, and we are on the journey as heroes, that we will explore our adventure and go through our challenges and get insights from them and reflect and move out and go through the same cycle again and again and again. And every time we go, the more we learn from this journey, how to come out, what are the signs that we get, the easier for us to build that resilience and strength of knowing yourself and understanding that what's the easiest ways to get out into your new ordinary, to go down to the new bottom, and being just aware of your life and your experiencing of it as a hero. So please allow yourself to stop this video and continue your artwork and writing down for yourself, what is it for you that's the start of your adventure and your heroic journey, and where are you and what's behind you and what comes ahead of you. So by using this, you shape mapping, just identify where do you think you belong, and then please share it with me to continue our course into exploring all the aspects of heroic journey. So now we're going to finish it off. It is always very important to finish off with the grounding exercise. It is vital, and I please asking you to make sure that you always finish any process with the grounding exercise to connect back to where you are without letting yourself into that exploration creative mode. So I will do a very simple exercise to acknowledge. Please spread your hands wide as far as you can, and then hug yourself and tap yourself on the sides, connecting to your body, being grateful to be here today and doing this for yourself. This is a space for you, giving yourself this space. And feel your shoulders and open it up and do the other side. And just acknowledging that this is the stage of life that is a journey, and we will get on this adventure and we will enjoy it. And thank you so much for doing this work and exploring your life through this method of active creative. And I really encourage you to contact me, share your insights, ask me questions, and get more reflection of what's happening in your life. And by continuing every week, by the end of the 8th week, you will realize that there's so much easiest ways to get through your life, get those guides, strengths, boundaries in place every time you build your new ordinary. This is a cycle, and we're all changing. We never stay the same. And the more resilient we are, knowing our tools, our guides, our boundaries, our allies, our place of growth, environment, the more attuned we are with yourselves. And then we know this is the place I am in. This is my place today at this stage. And this is how I'm going to get out. And this is what I need. And this is my new ordinary place. And that's what I am now. And by being aware through the whole life, you will enjoy your journey. You will be a movie that makes you excited and curious and encouraging to live. So please go through this course with curiosity. And thank you all. And I'm looking forward to seeing you next week, where we're going to explore the boundaries and what every stage of your journey creates those boundaries. And as we go, as we grow, as we become wiser and older, the boundaries change, the values change, people change, environment change. And by being aware of it, you have more strength and resilience in you to enjoy this beautiful adventure of your life. Thank you. Subscribe, and please make sure you book in next week and you'll get notification. Thank you.